Hello, gamers. We're back at the Mount Holly Estate in Blue Prince. How's everybody doing? I hope well. Me too. Thanks for asking. We have the side gate unlocked. We're gonna go check that out. Is that flame still on from the other day, or do we need to exit? Okay, that's still up. That's good. I don't know what that leads to, by the way, but probably something. One would assume. So cool. So let's see what rooms we can draft at this outdoor door. What was it? Door outdoors? Well, the room. Anyway, we've seen the shelter, root cellar. Rooms in your house are more likely to contain dig spots. That's cool. Trading post. Items for trade. Let's go with the root cellar. Maybe we can get a shovel. Maybe there is a shovel in the root cellar. And not really though. There's potato. Can't eat that for food. For steps. Apparently that's illegal. Carrots also, I don't know if those are carrots actually, it turns out. And, oh, there's dig spot itself. Actually, there's two. But, unfortunately, I see 0 shovels. Hey, family tree. Let's see. Mary Epson, Sinclair Epson, Simon. Oops, sorry about that. Tomas. A few people here. There's a few people here. We got a heart on a tree. Seems like a nice bunch of folks. There's another dig spot. There's 5 dig spots. I'm oblivious to many things. Dig spots, apparently, is one of them. Doesn't bode well for our bonus today, but that's okay. Where did we get a shovel previously? Because we need to get a shovel for today. I don't remember. Probably a green room. The end. Okay. Anything cool in here? Let's see. Right. Still same old message. Does this have a date on it, by the way? Simon. Yada, yada, yada. No dates. Thanks, granduncle. All right. Let's get it started. As the Black Eyed Peas like to say, a hallway early on does open up some potentialities. The den gives us a gem. Let's go with the den. You know, it's a nice spot to chill and relax. Oh, there's one of those boxes. We need a key for that. Or I think this sledgehammer, right? Maybe not. All right. Let's see what's over here. It is the corner of the map, so the nook would make sense, the parlor, or the storeroom, but then we have to turn around. Let's get the storeroom going. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna pick up a key. We're gonna pick up a coin. There's dirt in the storeroom. A few piles of it, actually. Somebody write that down. We're gonna have to come back to this room once we obtain our shovel. And if we don't obtain a shovel, I'll be very sad. The end. Okay, corridor. The nook sends us over there. The nursery's a bit of a dead end, but it would generate steps throughout the day. I think we can afford it because we have 2 rooms, 2 doors off the main room. Nursery. Do you contain anything? You contain 1 banana for 3 steps. And I think that's it. Of course, there's the Red Prince book. The mortal sworn enemy of the Blue Prince. It happens. We could use our key here. I'm going to guess it's not the most beneficial use for the key at the moment. Spare room, pass it. 2 gems? That's a lot of gems to spend. Let's do a spare room. We won't cross it just yet, I think. Anything over here? A guest bedroom would set us up with a lot of steps for the day, but our options would be quite limited after that. So the parlor or the nook. Let's take the nook. We'll get a key. We'll have a good time with that. We got some books in the nook. It's always nice to see. Oh, there's another locked chest, but it does need that key everybody's been talking about. So hold off on that at the moment. The pantry, hallway could send us that way. A commissary is a bit of a dead end. I don't love these choices, but maybe the pantry will be positive. It gives us some steps. Some coinage is also there. Alright, we need to send us north here. Ouch. Chapel. That would drain quite a bit of money. We're not terribly off on steps, right? We have 47, so I'm not saying the guest bedroom's necessary at the moment. But sooner or later. We did use our only gem to draft the drawing room, but guess what? That's fine. Right? Anything in this room? I think last time there was not. What is this? Hey, that's the house. Marked where the drawing room is on the map today. Do you think that means something? I don't know. Probably not. Alright, this is a dead end. I would have loved to throw in the lavatory here, but the closet's fine too. Or we can redraw because we're in the drawing room. But there's nothing, or the guest bedroom could go here and set ourselves up for years to come. I don't know, those two items might come in handy. So let's go in the closet. I'm thinking we get some really useful items. A key and a gem, not what I was thinking, but they are useful, don't get me wrong. But sometimes there's unique items in there, right? Like the pocket watch. Did I make that up? Something like that. Compass. You know how it goes. Alright, we're headed north. There is a gem requirement, but there's security. Security early on. Not exactly early. Oh, yeah, it is. Either way, let's pick it. Okay. Anything chilling in here that we can nab? Snake. I don't know what that says. Alright. Ooh, the dark room. Wow, they're lighting us up early here. The dark room sends us north, potentially. Why not? Okay. Why not? Anything we should do in the security room, you think? We don't have the key card, but we could get it. So I don't know if we want to mess with the key card frequency at the moment. You know, I have faith we'll get the, what is it? The billiard room? I have faith we'll get that. And then we'll be able to open some key card doors with the key card pass, of course. So that'll be nice. Right, classic. Okay, north of the security room. Doing pretty well so far. The parlor is not the... Oh gosh, you're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. That's a rough one. This is going to be a dead end, or it's going to be the parlor. And if we go to the dark room and draft northward, it could be anything. We don't see what we are drafting. So we can get around that by drafting the parlor. That's what I think about that. Okay, we'll take the wind-up key. Hopefully we solve this puzzle. Get some good old gems. What are these? Car keys. You can get car keys? I tried to drive away the other day in the car. It didn't work out because I didn't have the car keys. Okay, well now we know. All three statements are false. That is false. Because they can't be. Two statements are false. I don't know. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Are they making these tougher, or am I getting sillier? Because I don't know what the answer is. Two statements are false. That can be true. But this is... And one has to be true, right? So if this was true, the gems are in a box with a false statement. So if that was true, they would be here. But if that was true, then this would be false. Two statements are false. Because then that would be false. And you know what? Why do they do this to me? I might just, maybe it's just me. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Say that's true. Say it's false. All three statements are false. False. So one of these has to be true. Two statements are false. If that's true, then these two are false. The gems are in a box. I don't know. I don't think I'm right. Whatever. Thanks for nothing. Well, thanks for the gems, actually. Oh, boy. Alright, gem requirement for passageway. That's true. Or corridor, but we only get the one door. Passageway would be pretty nice here. Let's spend our hard-earned gems. The gems... This was false? Anyway. We're looking for a shovel. I don't know if anybody else remembers that. I know I do, though. Son of a... They are burning our holy red room. Christian Grey, am I right? Is that the guy's name? Anyway, whenever you enter gymnasium, lose 2 steps. Whenever you enter... Didn't it... Oh, I thought it was lose half your steps, but that's literally right next to it. So I just got those confused. Furnace is a dead end. Lose half your steps is rough, but it gives so many doors. Let's spawn it, but then, obviously, leave it alone. Oh, we lost him by spawning it. But the bedroom with the +10, I thought you had to enter it to get the bonus. So that's why I thought you had to enter that. Anyway, that sucked. Let's spawn this because we're going to need it. Do we get to 10 steps? We got to 5. But you don't get the 10 unless you go in there. Don't you think it should be the same rule for each room? Maybe it's just me. We got a gem. So that's nice. They're telling us about the billiard room, which I bet that we would see, and so far it hasn't worked out. But that's alright. Okay. Billiard room, I'm thinking, goes right here. Fudge. Ironic that that's where I thought the billiard room would be. Anything cool in here, by the way? Seems like a false wall. Can we break this? We don't have a sledgehammer. Though we have several heavy weights. Do you think that could break something? Maybe not. Time is it? I don't know how to tell time. Perfect. Okay. Commissary. Bedroom. Bedroom sends us back. Bit of a dead end. Commissary does send us north. Gem requirement. That's true. Alright. Do you need a key? I'm sure you do. Well, that's a surprise. The courtyard. The courtyard could have a shovel. That reminds me. Are we going to dig in that spot? 4 over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up. We need to draft something with a dig spot, potentially in this square, to learn the nature of the beast. We don't have the gem. Why even give it to me at that point is my main question, but that's fine. I mean, this goes up, and knowing it's unlocked is a powerful knowledge fact, I think. Is there anything in the commissary we can abscond with? We have dirigiblocks, classic. There's a triangle. All right. We got, what do we got? We got a tiger, and we got this, I don't know what that is. Do you put cupcakes on that at a wedding? It's possible. Anybody leave something in the trash? 10 bananas, maybe? No? That's fine. Day 20 and 21. I'm going to need that sale sooner or later. We can buy a gem. A shovel for 1 more coin. Imagine how many things we could dig up. At least... Whoa. At least this one. Okay. Can we get 1 coin from anywhere? Surely somewhere. I just don't know where. Okay. I'm upset. I'm a little upset that's locked. Let's go through here. We know it's not locked. Would love to spawn something with a coin present. I think I'm going to say it again. I think the billiard room has coins often. Hallway. Disgusting. All right. Anything on this bench? We have a lie here. This isn't locked. I'm surprised and delighted. Where are we? 4, 5, 6, 7. We're on the we're on rank 7. But if we pull the dining room, all we have to do is go north once and we get tons of steps. Isn't that nice? We don't have any gems. We can't make the pool room. You think there's a shovel in the dining room? I'm starting to hope so, but no. There likely is not. Okay, where's north? Here's north. Okay. It's locked. I'm not too surprised. Luckily, we saved a key for exactly this occasion. Opportunity to earn money and spread money. We need that, but we don't have 2 gems. So, frick me, I guess. Bunk room's a dead end. Boudoir. I'll state the obvious. We're headed towards the antechamber, but something still needs to happen. We either need the lever or the workshop or both, or I don't really understand. But the good news is we gained 5 steps because we drafted a new bedroom. And, oh, the safe's in here. Right. No money or anything like that out in the open. That'd be too nice, I think. Let's see if this is locked. It appears to be, certainly. Okay. How about this thing? Okay, good. We don't have the gem. We don't want to enter the gymnasium, but we'll have to. The anti-bedroom. This is locked. Okay, why do we turn it on high security without having the billiard room? Is one question you may be asking. And I think that's a good question. So I'll give you a point for that question. We got flan. We got fan. They're only 1 letter off from each other. And I think it's me who's holding the L, unfortunately. Is this locked? Looks like we're going to have to backtrack to the commissary. And did we? Shirt buckets. I think that door's locked too in the commissary, actually. But the good news is we got some margarita pizza. Just kidding. It's wood-fired pizza. We're going to get 20 steps. You left a slice, but that's fine. It did seem like a big pie for a personal size. So maybe it's just me. Let's head back slightly. All the way. Here. Okay. Commissary. Pretty sure this was locked. We have 40-something steps. Steps aren't going to be our problem today. It's locked. We still need that. We still need that 1 coin to get the shovel. And the Lord only knows what that'll give us. Okay. The parlor's nearby, the dark room. Okay. We haven't been in the dark room. For obvious reasons. Any coins that we can see reflecting off the nothing light? I don't think so. Let's double check the security computer and see what the heck is going on here. There's 2 trunks. That is true. They could contain coins, but we have 0 keys. So that's the sad truth of that matter. Okay, we can go up from the spare room. That is where we can go. So I'm not desperate. You're desperate. Just kidding. I'm very desperate right now, as I'm sure you've noticed. Okay, up from the spare room will include 0. Oh, there's a patch of dirt. 0 locked doors here, of course. Obviously. Kitchen. The bedroom. Looks like the bedroom gives us the only door out of here. So we're going to have to do what we can. We're getting plenty of steps. We got an apple. Though again, I'd love... Can I wear this? I would love the coin. Personally. Nothing there. Cool. Okay. Well, we either dead end the whole map, or we go to the chapel and lose coins. Seems my planning was poor this very day. More dirt. More dirt. Lovely. Happy to see it. Okay. Anything on the pews? I don't know if that's possible. I'm not seeing... What if somebody was like sitting in one of the chairs? That'd be a little creepy. The billiard room. Well, we found it. There's no money on the bar this time, so I'm a little upset with myself. What else is new? But the good news is we can do this thing and get the keycard code. So I'm happy to announce that 16 minus 7 is often 9. 1 is the answer. 8, that's 2 in that case. Oh, crap. Let's see here. It's 4. I did that wrong, apparently. Little, forgot my PEMDAS. My bad, everybody. Or did I? I like how it's the exact same thing, so I'll have to do the right equation or fail it. Okay, 7 minus. Okay, 4 times 5 is 20. Divided by 2, that's 10. Okay. I added those first two originally. Well, we didn't get the key card code. I'm a little sad to admit, but we did get 2 keys. No card code. Then we got the chalk. We can't pick up the billiard chalk. All right, this can't be locked, right? Cool. Food for sale. Green rooms not cost gems to draft. Okay, the pool. These have gem requirements. We don't have gems. You know, what do they expect? Let's see if anything awesome is in here. What is this stuff? That's a banana, in fact. There's like no way we can get to that hallway door. Did we try that hallway western door? I'm going to have to look into that. Because I know we have the car keys, but we have to get to the garage then, I assume. Plenty more dirt. No shovel, period. We're losing coins just by existing within the chapel. Here we go again. That's the sad news. But we get some steps back from here. Not a huge boon, but we'll have to take it. The question is, do we use our keys on some trunks or not? Boudoir, hallway. I think we can use our keys on some doors and possibly learn a few things. We know we don't need gems to draft green rooms today. So that's a huge boon. In fact, let's head north. And then we're going to take a western turn and truly see. We just never tried that door before. Hey, there is a garage. Oh, it has a gem requirement. Probably should have done that. Well, maybe we can make the garage from... No, it only has the one door. Spread gems in each green room. We only have one other one, and it's all the way at the other end of the world. That's a bit rough. But imagine if there was a shovel in here. Just imagine, because it won't be real. Hey, a gem. We got a grill, looking good. Some dirt, patches of dirt. Not seeing a shovel, frankly. Are you kidding me? We know it's got a dead end, which is the sad news, but it could be a useful room. So that's also sad news, in my opinion. For me. Dining room, gymnasium. Okay. Let's get back to it. Was this a regular lock or a key card lock? Okay, regular lock. You saw me. I was trying not to enter it. I had to make sure. Let's use a key. We're going to expand the floor plan here. Or dead end it. Well, we don't have a gem. Oh, no, we do have a gem for once. Let's take the observatory. It'll increase our star counter, which is always nice. What are we on? 3 stars. Been a while since I read the book. So we can get 3 steps, or we can do other things, right? Sometimes more than one on a single day. Sounds good to me. And I like that this is already preset. Oh, never mind. We're forced to do the slice. How silly of me. All right then. That wasn't too helpful, now was it? Nothing there. Nothing there. I don't think anything is anywhere in this room, but it can't hurt to check. Other than the fact that it's hurting to see nothing. But I'm used to it, unfortunately. All right. Night. Okay. No doubt it needs a key. I mean, we can look. We can look. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. I mean, it takes us away from the antechamber, but we could see a cool floor plan. My guess is it would need a gem. Oh, we need a gem for these too, so we have to draft the library. I don't think we've drafted the library before, so or at least not to my knowledge. Okay, this book. These are all fake books. I'm learning. Oh, what's this? Additional reading. The house directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R to pull up the directory. R stands for directory. That's true. Unusual rarity library. Blueprint. Shops. Red rooms. Yikes. Outer rooms. We still got some more to discover there, it seems. What's this note say? Oh, it's a book request form. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, Swim Bird, The Fixed Stars, History of Orindia, EPCW Pump System User Manual, Drafting Strategy, Architectural Digest, Volume 3. Pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Oh, it's a real thing. So we actually have to... Okay. So which of these sounds like it'll be the most useful in about a year when I draft the library once more? Fixed stars, something about the observatory. Pump system manual could be something relating to one of the outside rooms, perhaps, or the lavatory, as far as I know. Or drafting strategy. I think I need some help with that because it's pretty bad. Let's start at the top, right? Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Simon P. Jones. That's my name, apparently. What's this say? Save 1 cent on each purchase you make in the estate. Well, now, if only we had that 5 cents, we could buy that shovel and potentially spiral out of control. But we have 3 cents because the chapel charged us greatly. Can we? Oh, we can go up here. Okay. Is there like 2 cents up here? That'd be really nice. What's this say? Mount Holly records. Temporal records. About 4 hours, about 5 days. Long day, average day. I think I take too long on these days. Lots of steps, lots of keys, not a lot of gems. 3 total stars. Okay, so it's just my info for everything. And that's it. Okay, that's the end of that. Nice to see. I was hoping for like real help on the run, but that's nice too. Hold on, there's another book. This could have everything we need to know. Scrapbook. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. That's me. We got the apple orchard. What am I saying? Orchard. I don't know how to talk. There's, holy cow, my favorite places. My favorite floor plans. Dining room. Can't seem to ever pass. So it's got more stats. Drawing room. Dark room. Dining room. Contraptions I made. Nothing. We've made nothing. That's true. Commissary seat, a key, 10 gold, paid in full. Have a great day. Largest I thought it was like a redemption. We could take it and like trade it. Didn't work out. Here's some stuff that seems to be going here. Maybe one day. Most avoided floor plans, the office, the furnace, the wine cellar. What are you going to do? Oh, there's the observatory. There's some plant. I don't know much. And that's the end of that. Okay. Maybe it had useful info. Maybe not also. It's good to see a new room, though. Good to see the library. I'm just avoiding this door because I know it'll be locked. Never mind. Well, we still have no gems, so it looks like coat check is the one for me. And next time we're in the library, we'll be able to see the Sightseer's Guide to Hitchhiking the Galaxy. Just kidding. Did we check something here last time? I don't think so. Let's send in the car keys or the coupon book. Let's send in the car keys. That sounds better, right? Any day you have a coat check in your house. Okay. Okay. Right. Sounds good. Perfect and lovely. We don't have any more keys. We didn't get the key code card from the parlor or the billiard room. So that sucks. This key code card. This is locked. I think we're doomed. I hate to say it. That's locked. That's a key code card. The patio bottom room is locked. Weight room, I think, is a key code card door. Commissary's locked. And that's all the openings. Well, that stinks. I mean, we learned some information. We saw the library. And I'm happy to do that. What time is it? 31 minutes. We could do it we could do another one. Another quick day. What do you think? Because we're being decisive and we're being excellent. Respectable villa. That means nothing out of the ordinary, probably. And nothing good happened. 75 steps is pretty good. 4 new rooms, really? The library. Maybe the maybe the patio. No, we've seen the grill before. 4 new rooms? Oh, probably like the gymnasium or something like that. Anyway, could have done better on that one. So I apologize for failing miraculously. I hedged my bets on a shovel. I was like, we can get a shovel, right? And they were like, no, you can't get a shovel. You absolute fool. Here's 5 out of 6 cents. And a coupon book way later. So they got me. They got me good, you know? You win some and you lose some. Or as I like to say, I lose some, all of them, it turns out. Let's try and do anything positive today in the house. And of course, that starts with the outside. Just like in real life. All right. The tool shed. My bet is it has a shovel. It's not the shoveling day, but I want to shovel anyway. Here we go. Boom. 1 old shovel. Lovely. The sledgehammer. So we can open trunks. If only we started yesterday with these tools, but then we wouldn't have had all the digging spots, right? And there's no digging spots in here. Quite the small room, in fact, because it's a tool shed. But let's see if we can use these tools to our literal advantage. Maybe we can get to garage. Maybe we can get to coat check, car keys, drive away. Why are we leaving, though? I don't know. Maybe we go to market and pick up some supplies from in town. All right. Here we go. Well, 2 of these are dead end immediately, but they do provide some useful things, one would think. I'm thinking that key early is going to be nice to have. And nobody ever said anything bad about a coin and a gem, right? Maybe. All right. Don't send me on a dead end here, please. Ooh, ouch. That's rough. It's a bit early for the corridor, so I'm going to have to pick the closet. And maybe we'll get something incredible. Hey, we got the metal detector for keys and coins. Thank you. Okay, now whatever we put up here, we need 100 doors if possible. I will choose the den because it's close to 100. It's as close as we can get. All right, any trunks in here? No, because now we have the sledgehammer. Why would there be a trunk, right? We got this. There's a coin on the floor. Thank you, metal detector. Appreciate that greatly. All right. Can we get any northern facing rooms? The parlor? Yes. The pantry? No. The kitchen? Of course. Okay. Parlor. And we're going to do... What are you blinking about? What is there? What's over there? Is there something on the couch? No? Oh, here we go. Oh, there's just a key on the floor. Thank you, metal detector. All right. What are the chances? Okay. What are the chances we do better than the last puzzle? 100%. What are the chances we get it right? 50%. But anyway. The gems are in the black box. Perfect. Okay, what the... The gems are in a box with a statement. So if that's true, and that's true, that would have to be false. But that doesn't say anything. So a statement of omission can't be false, I think. So this is false. And this is false. So this is true. That doesn't work out either. Because a statement of omission can't be one way or the other, one would say. So let's see. The gems are... That is true. So this is true. And this is false. And they're in here. It's just that. It's just that easy. Yep. It's just that simple. 2 blue gems. Pocketed easily. Okay. That's an early dining room. Rank 3 dining room. We usually see it around rank 6, 7. The chapel would be nice to go north. It would stink to lose some coinage. But sometimes that's what you got to do. By the way, there's been no dirt, right? I mean, we've been in regular house rooms. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Take your coin. Any gem? I swear the first time we made this room, there was a gem or something up top, up front. You tell me. You don't have to. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good here. Up. Everything looking on the up and up. Happy that wasn't locked. We could beeline, let's see, 4, 5, 6. We could beeline for that one room. We have the shovel. We're looking for a green room 2 north of the spare room, right? Because we think we have to dig there based on something we found. I forget when, I forget where. So I hope that provides enough info for you. Okay. Corridor sends us north. We just need to draft a room. Who's there? Oh, there's a key. A great day for keys. Steps might be our undoing, or no way to pull a door, but we'll see what happens. Any green room at all. Okay, there's a courtyard. We could discover something incredible here, or I miscounted and fudged everything up. Let's see what happens. Okay, there's some dirt. Pebbles. Okay, the secret treasure of the Sinclair family was pebbles. The entire... Oh, here's another thingy. Okay. Pebbles. Well, here's this anyway, so that's good. Ooh, some dice. Don't mind if I do. While drafting, you may use dice to roll new floor plans. And oh, 2 dice, cool. And we got 4 cents. Are there any other dirt patches I missed? I guess maybe that map changes each day, and I really do forget where we found it. So that's unfortunate. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that would have been where it would have been. That sentence makes sense. Anyway, so I don't know what my goal is now. We still got to find, probably a workshop could help. To get to the antechamber. Okay, this one can kind of be a dead end, or maybe like a... Of course it needs a key. We do have 3 keys, so I'm okay dumping a key in this lock, you know what I'm saying. A guest bedroom is literally a dead end. Items for sale. We don't really have that much cash. Pantry gives us some steps and coins. Let's do it. Okay, also there's something metal. Oh no, it's just the regular coins. Fine. That's fine too. Guess what? That's fine. Okay. Loving the keys. Lavatory. East Wing Hall. I don't know if we've ever drafted this one before. Let's do it just for the novelty. Plus we may see something incredible. Also, there's nothing incredible here. Oh. What do you see? Oh, here's 2 coins. Thank you. Appreciate that. We have 11 coins. That's a lot. Oof. These keys are killing me. I'll say that much. Greenhouse. You're more likely to draw green rooms while drafting. I don't think we've seen the greenhouse. Keys for sale. It is a dead end, but let's do it. It could even have a dig spot. It's a greenhouse. It should have a number of dig spots, one would think. So far, no. Though. Oh, here's some. Okay. Some keys would be nice. Or some pebbles. That was my number 2 choice, really. 10 keys in this pile, though, would really be a few old coins. We got 3 coins. Happy to see it. Happy to see them. What's this? Ooh. 5. What was the other one we found in the workshop? Number 8, I think. Something like that. Did I write that down? No. No, I didn't. Trees found inside will never shade. The gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coin. So toss away these sheets you find a worthy trade. Sheets. Why sheets bolded? What word was bolded in the workshop song? I don't remember. It's been 2 weeks since I've seen that thing, probably. So you're lucky I remember it's in the workshop. Unless I'm misremembering that heavily. It's possible. What the hell is this thing? It's like a power lever. Oh, is this the lever? Is this where the... No. Is it? I don't know. Oh yeah, wait, that's the antechamber, isn't it? It's the white room. Oh, it unlocks just the bottom door. Fudge wagon. Okay. Well, hey, we learned something new today. Go to the greenhouse. The end. Just kidding. Use the lever, unlock the antechamber. Okay, we're learning. Our steps are getting a little scary. Does this require a key? Obviously not. Okay, cool. Ooh, the aquarium. I do like that place. The hallway, the bedroom. The aquarium sends us up. The hallway sends us left. West, as I like to call it. Let's just do that. We did reach rank 8, so if we find the dining hall, well, you know what that means. We can have our feast of roast beast. All right. Any metal detector stuff in here? Obviously not. Ooh, the rumpus room. I did want to see the Great Alzara once more. The dark room would send us north, though, but then we don't know what we're drafting. There's 8 cents in the rumpus room? We got to find a shop. We got to find the key shop, I think. All right, where are these cents? Oh, here's, holy cow. Just leaving them around like nobody's business. Here's Alzara. Any other cool stuff we can nab? No. I don't even remember what this guy told us, but it was really cool. See if we can do it again. Whoops. All right. What's your premonition? Uh-oh. He's busted.
As it was foretold,
Is it going to be the same thing?
I am awakened at the sound of the dropping coin.
Mm-hmm.
You find yourself face to face with the Great Alzara,
I know.
and I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
A little bit.
The image is becoming
Oh,
clear.
there's the car. It's driving through something.
I see the darkened
Is that the front door?
ruin, familiar to us both, now decrepit, run down.
House is not looking great.
I see 8 red envelopes
What?
resting upon 8 heads,
This looks like a ritual sacrifice room.
and in these 8 envelopes,
Yeah, what's in the envelopes, Alzara?
8 letters penned
8 letters.
8 different hands,
Okay. That confuses me.
8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7,
7.
just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms.
Yep, we've seen the art.
Is a letter missing.
There's a letter missing.
What you have heard here has been foreseen by the Great Alzara.
Oh gosh.
until the dawn.
Well, that seemed like more concrete information than the other one, but also confused me a bit more as well. Also, if they're red letters, are they lies? So, do we really want to read them? Singing fish on the wall. Alright, this isn't locked. It can't be. Son of a... Alright, we're near the courtyard, though. That's good. Kinda. Hopefully that door's not locked. We can draft something positive. 8 envelopes. 7 letters. Somebody writing this down? Son of a... Okay, we gotta go to the chapel. We gotta go down to the old chapel. We have plenty of coins, which is nice, but we would love to draft a shop, perhaps, to spend thine coins. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Cloister. Never seen that room, and we were missing a gem, so that's sad. The mail room. We're not waiting for a package. But the library, hey, the library, we know we're going to get a book delivered to us. And we know there's a coin on the floor. Thinking metal detector. Oh, there's something else made of metal. Ooh, there's a magnifying glass, actually. That is great. Inspect documents in the state more closely. I think that'll help with maybe this book right here. Maybe not. I don't know. Well, we kind of... Okay, can't combine the card and the thingy. That's fine. Simon P. Jones. Oh, we know today's date. November 12th. Let's see. 1993. Or is it 1893? Who knows? And what are we? We're on day 6. So we potentially will have to update that. Anne Babbage, Lord Evanson. Who are these people? Doesn't matter. A Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. A modest account of our town by Sir Andrew Darrell. The 3rd largest city in Fan Aries, site of its former capital Reddington, is synonymous with mysterious, mystery, magic. Blah, blah, blah. Any real answers? The Botanical Gardens' most popular attraction and guaranteed crowd pleaser, the Botanical Gardens. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Variety of flowers. Situated just east of the town. 1,000 species of tropical plants. And here's the Ilex X Meserve, a specimen of holly unique to Reddington's mountains. This was in one of the journals upstairs in the library. That picture. Featherfall Keep, 2nd highest summit, former home of Epson, first king of Orinda Aries, 1972. A lot of information. Mount Holly. Hey, that's where we are. Mainway Station Bazaar. Reddington. Trinsdale. Okay, I was hoping for something a little more concrete. And there's no book request slip, so we can't get another book just yet. Maybe ever. Commissary. Items for 7 locked doors. I still don't know what that means. Actually, wait a minute. There's like wall doors, like the antechamber has. Let's get the commissary. We're going to need to buy some keys. You know how it goes. Goodness gracious. Okay, $10. Upgrade disc. What does that mean? How about set of keys? Like 100 for 5 coins. What's an upgrade disc? Does it go in the security room? That's my question. But keys are going to help us often. Did we get security today? No. I don't think there's anywhere we can currently use the upgrade disc. And I guess we don't have to buy something right now. But I'm going to do it anyway. Because... Never mind. I thought I was going to need a key. A nook? Well, we can get the... We're going to be needing steps. We're getting plenty of keys. And now we're going to be needing good old steps. So if we can dump like a bedroom here. Not one of these bedrooms, but that's fine. We'll get our steps back for coming in here. See if we get anything good. Reddington. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Would you look at those? Interesting. Ed. Oh, gosh. Don't remind me. Alright. I don't see anything there. So we have keys. We're going to have to go back to somewhere and use those. The library, the beautiful book. No money remaining. That's fine. We technically have this room off the den here. Thinking we could put a room there. The dark room. Or the lavatory, just so it doesn't show up later. The dark room had some photos. Now that we have the magnifying glass, could help us. But then we need the circuit breaker thingy, right? The utility room. To fix it. It's quite far to any other door. Let's dump the lavatory. Nothing of use. We actually are getting pretty low on steps here. Let's do what we can. Oh yeah, we have the dice as well. So if we don't love certain things, then we can reroll, right? Let's use a key. Suddenly we have 3 keys, right? Okay. Lose 2 steps? No thanks. If we pick these 10, we could head to the rumpus room and unlock that with a regular key. So let's pick these 10, double our steps practically. We get a gem for our troubles and something metal, also known as 1 coin. Thank you, metal detector. Okay, we're headed through here. Great room to be in at all times. The greenhouse is up above. It has the lever thingy. My gosh, really gotta jump through quite a few hoops here, which is great, I think. All right, we're gonna use a key. It's gonna be a 4-way. Whoa. Could claim the car keys, but it's a dead end. Oh, the dining room, and we reached rank 8. Yes, please. You know what I'm saying? What do they have on offer today? Some halibut. And an aquarium. Plus 10 if we have an aquarium? Not yet, because aquarium keeps popping up. It's like they're shoving the aquarium down our throats, which frankly sounds delicious. I guess it is a fish, so maybe the aquarium thing makes sense. Son of a... Is this one locked as well? It's not. Yikes. We don't have 3 gems, though it would have been amazing to open this many doors. The breaker box. I think we have to reroll, because these dead ends are a little scary. The boudoir. The gymnasium. The observatory's not really looking the way I want it to look. I'm going to have to reroll again. I hate to say it, but it's true. Okay. We can do the aquarium. I wanted to throw the aquarium down there, but that door was locked. But the openings in the aquarium work out really well for us. Plus we get 30 steps. So now I have another different reason to lose the run, because before it was steps, now it's something else. This deer is looking at me funny. What the flip? Okay. All right. 8 red envelopes. What do you think that means? Hey, there's a queen. Oh. Another coin. Well, thanks, I suppose. Oh, the metal detector's still going off. Are you metal? I don't see anything on the floor. Oh. Oh, there's a key literally right there. It's pretty obvious. Okay. Okay. We can draft to... Ooh, freezer. Freezes your accounts. Coins and gems amounts will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. I've never seen that room. Interesting. Certainly. Okay, the drawing room gives us the option to go to the antechamber to the north. So it does waste the potential of the drawing room a bit. Because we can't draft here. Or here. Actually, it was a terrible waste. I'll say it. But it had to be done. So now all we have to do is find the lever, put it in the greenhouse, and enter the antechamber. And unless there's other steps, there probably are, because I kind of came up with that off the top. Made it up a little bit. What are you going to do? All right, is this locked? We'll see what we can do. This shovel, by the way, has proved fruitless. I think we've only found pebbles. Plus 1 key for each bedroom in your... Oh, gem requirement, son of a fish. And this is a gem requirement. So we can only draft the bunk room. Things are looking so positively. Any bananas in here? Now that steps aren't our problem, of course. Screwdriver. See, this guy's chilling. That's good. This book is here. Right? Don't think that is that helpful currently. I'll just say it. Alright, we have no keys. We have no gems. Everything is locked. We have 3 coins. We only have 1 shop. I would have loved to draft that servant's quarters. That would have given us 1, 2 keys. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but to me it is. Especially when you have 0. Okay, so... Nope. There's... Everything requires a key. Including the room with the 8 envelopes. Just kidding. I don't know where that room is. Okay, well that sucked a little bit because we're stuck. Drawing room. At least we used the sledgehammer once. And the metal detector like 100 times. But that's about it. It seems. Yeah, I cannot, yep. Yeah, we're stuck. Well, we're stuck. That's sad. I apologize. There's, call it another day already. We got 40-something steps, I think. But we learned some information. We learned the day's date. That's true. And we learned the existence of a freezer. So that was something. Can you fill out the whole map with like every single room? I guess that'd be tough, but possible, depending on your luck. But that'll do it. So, trying. But it seems tough. So, we'll be back at it again in the future. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more. And thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Have a great day.